Hello and welcome back. We're going to be doing some more run-and-bun hardcore Nuzlocke tonight. We just finished Brawly. So, one badge. And we're going to make our way to Rustboro to do Roxanne. We're going to level up a bit though. I think we did suffer the loss of... Oops. Yeah, we suffered the loss of Grievous the Stuffle during the battle. I think it was unavoidable. I needed someone to be sacrificed in order to take out Scraggy, and it just so happened to land on him. I think maybe Krogrunk would have been better. Hi, sweetheart. But all in all, getting out of the gym with a 1 loss, pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm actually going to start off by, backtracking a little bit to get some items that I found out I missed. So we're going to grab some quick items. So the first item I found out I missed is the black glasses in the battle tent here. To power up our dark type moves. That might come in handy in the gym against Roxanne, because I believe she has a Lunatone and a Soul Rock, which both carry the psychic typing. So that's kind of what we're going for there. Here we go. So there's our black glasses. Scratch that off my list of things to get. Excuse me. We could also learn secret power or hidden power from our friends here. Or not here. From our friends at this market. I just can't remember which NPCs teach. Yeah, okay, so this is hidden power. And this is secret power. I want to learn this with somebody, I just don't know who. I think our best bet's a normal type, so I think that kind of leaves it to like Pidgeot or Lopunny's pretty good. We have Dizzy Punch, which I think I like a little bit better. We could teach it to, yeah, Pidgeot. Over tackle. I think that might be the way to go. I don't know if this move tutor only allows you to teach secret power once or not. So since we don't know, and it's just a normal type Pokemon with a normal type move, I think we're willing to test this to figure it out. Get rid of tackle for this. Okay, so it looks like we can do it multiple times, so that's good. I might come back later if we pick up another normal type Pokemon to learn it again. Let's see, I'm looking at my notes here. Okay. Then we can head back to Dewford and grab a couple items there. We can pick up the Sludge Bomb TM from a NPC in here. Again, I don't know which one. I go to, maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't know. I was told it was here, but maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's the guy outside. The other thing we can grab is in the cave. There's an Everstone, so we don't have to constantly stop somebody from evolving. So I'm gonna grab that. Nope, I want repellent. There we go. Guess. I just read it was on an L-shaped rock formation. Took a guess. Okay, so that's that. Can mark that off. Okay. Alright, and now we can... I think that's everything. Other than that... Yeah, other than that Sludge Bomb TM that I wrote, that says it is in Dewford Hall. Let me double check my notes. TM... Sludge Bomb? Where you at, Sludge Bomb? I know, I saw it. There it is. Give my an NPC inside due for town hall. Maybe it's just the wrong house notated. Nope. Hey, Rob. We got the silk scarf from this guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna go back to Petalburg. We are doing okay. We're through our first gym. We finished that on our last stream. This version of the game has you go to Dewford first for brawling, and then to Roxanne. Heart scale, I wrote that down. Scratch that off. Okay. So now we're gonna go through Petalburg Woods, and we're gonna get an encounter. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up the sheet so you can see what the encounters are. So it's these guys here in Petalburg. Level 14, Carnivine, Shroomish, Steamy, Chikorita, Bellsprout, Gossifleur, Paris, or maybe even Weepy Bell or Deerling. It's changed much, so we're just gonna have to go and find out. That's our first trainer, so I can at least prep for that. Got back from the Flyers game. That's cool. How'd they do? Switch over to my calc here, just so I can see who I want to bring against this trainer. It's a bug guy. We got Ariados, Percatoon, and Ninjask. Nice. Glad they won. It's good to hear. I haven't been following the Flyers for a little bit, so my knowledge of the Flyers is a little bit lacking. Cross poison does pretty good, and it has sniper. I want to be wary of that. I can also level up. I'm also looking at this from a level 21 perspective. I beat the gym, and my level cap went up. So let me do that first. Let me level up some Pokemon here. Is it 24? No? 25? Waterfall, that's a good move. And I'm pretty sure Quillfish has a better attack stat than... Yeah, much better attack stat than special attack, so we're gonna wanna get that over Bubble Beam. So 25 is our cap. A signal beam on Vivillon? I mean, that's pretty good. Sleep Powder bailed me out from a KO in Brawly's gym, so I don't really want to get rid of that. Air Cutter's solid. Draining Kiss. I'm going to a rock gym, so I don't know how good Signal Beam's going to be. Let me pull up this thing and see what else Vivillon learns. Okay, so it will learn Bug Buzz a little bit later. I'm just trying to think of, like, coming up gyms. It's going to be Watson after this, so are there any trainers who we might want to use Signal Beam against? Let's see. Maybe one Mightyena. We can always use Draining Kiss against that too. I think we're okay without Signal Beam right now. I don't see anything on this Roxanne split that really we'd want Signal Beam for. There's no real grass Pokemon, there's no real... There's the one dark Pokemon. No, there's Galarian, Manoon, Mightyena. That's about it. Yeah, but we won't learn Bug Buzz till 35. I just don't want to miss out on, like, something we might need maybe for the Watson part of the game, but I don't think we're gonna need it there either. And then Norman, I think, yeah, we'll be 35 by the time we do the Norman split, so I think we're okay not learning Signal Beam here. Togedemaru. Eerie Impulse. It's generally considered a little bit harder than Emerald Kaizo. Sharply cut special attack, lower attack and defense. I think Eerie Impulse might come in more handy for Watson later on. I don't know if I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Tickle for Eerie Impulse. There's definitely more diversity in encounters in terms of, like, typing, I think. But there's like you're definitely more limited. I think I want to learn Low Sweep here. Reduce speed, and this also reduces speed. Yeah, I'd rather have Low Sweep over Mudshot. Although I might need Mudshot, so Low Sweep. Let me see. Let me look at Krogunk. We'll learn Aura Sphere later on. Brick Break as well. Yeah, I think... I mean, on one side, the fighting move might come in handy for this upcoming gym. The downside is Mudshot might be useful for the next gym. I'm gonna go and just try to get... I'm gonna take moves that'll get me further along now rather than later. So I'm gonna take Low Sweep over Mudshot. Neither Monferno nor Pidgeot learned something. Okay. So it'll learn Torment. Yeah, I'm not overly worried about that. That's fine. Alright, let's take a look at our other guys. Let's see. Seadra. Aurora Beam. We like that. Ice move is always nice to have. Do I really want Twister right now, though? Let me see. So I won't learn another Dragon move until Dragon Pulse at 45. And I like Clear Smog to get rid of stat changes in case I screw up something. Could get rid of Smokescreen. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna get rid of anything, it'd be Smokescreen, because Clear Smog, if I need to get rid of something, deal with something that's getting out of hand, it would just kind of eliminate Smokescreen as well. So maybe Smokescreen is what goes here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Is there any reason to delay my Choodle evolution? Razor Shell at 25. That's a pretty good reason. Oh shit, I didn't learn Rock Tomb though at 22. I screwed up. Well, I might as well commit. I can always use a hard scale if I absolutely have to. I should have looked at this before I started, you know, leveling up. But this is fine. We want Razor Shell over Water Pulse, especially a 100% accurate Razor Shell in this. That was my fault. Oh well. That rock move would be useful for all these bugs that are coming up, though. So I think I might have really messed up there. You know, why don't we look before? Let's look at tier 2 guy here. Bob's at level 37, so I don't have to worry about that. He's going to learn Rock Slide at 25. Nice. Take that. He probably won't flinch anybody with it because he's so dang slow, but that's okay. Or do we keep Ancient Power? He's more of a physical attacker than special. Let me see. Yeah. So, I mean, I like the idea of getting boosts, but I'll take the straight more damage with Rock Slide here. I don't have to worry about Lopunny, 'cause it's not going to evolve. Bounce. I think I'm good without Bounce. Quick Attack, Dizzy Punch, and Covet for now. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Jump Kick, however. We're definitely gonna want this. Especially because we have a wide lens coming up at the other side of the forest. Dizzy Punch, Jump Kick. Alright, I'll get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. Of course Finian wants to learn Bounce. Why not? I don't... Or this isn't Finian, this is Luminian. No, we don't want Bounce. I'd rather take the high crit air cutters over potentially missing Bounce. Well, I mean it's just straight up better than Pound. So I'll learn it over Pound. Whirlpool. We'll learn that over Water Gun. Okay. And then we got one more to level up here. Our Electrike. Let me look at this before I mess something up. Bob's at level 26, so we're not going to have an evolution for this gym unless we use one of our regular rare candies. Is there anything that would be worth delaying? That's not going to matter, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to get Fire Fang. Nice. That'd be a good coverage move. Yeah. I did learn that Electric is more of a special attacker than physical. For some reason I thought it was the other way around. I think we're going to want Fire Fang over Bite. because this is flinch or burn, and this is just flinch. I'm not really worried about the psychic coverage on him, per se. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now that I have everybody leveled up, let me do a quick save and export so I can look at this calculator with what we're actually going to have. So I'll do tools. There we go. Let's remove everything, because we had a couple evolutions. There we go. Alright, there's our Ariados. Okay. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Looks even better. It's too bad I don't have rock too. Okay, let's see. Quillfish does well into Ariados. Does well into Cricketoon. The speed boosting Ninjask though. Probably swap out to dual wing beat hits hard. Also has a white herb to get rid of intimidate. Okay. We can use one of our rock Pokemon here, but it knows Giga Drain, so that's probably not gonna do it. I can't outspeed it with anything anyway, so the speed boost really doesn't change how I'm gonna approach this. Luminion does pretty well, so we definitely know we want Quillfish. Start moving some Pokemon around here. We want Quillfish to lead. We're gonna bring Monferno and Ponyta. We'll probably bring Krogunk for Fake Out. Yeah, Togedemaru actually does pretty well into Ninjask as well. So we'll bring Togedemaru. Cricketoon. Yeah, Quillfish does well. Dreadnought does well. Does Tortuga do well? Tortuga does okay. Yeah, Vivillon does okay. Not quite one shot. Pidgeotto does good too, so let's bring Pidgeotto. Okay. So then, if we need to... Well, I want to bring Vivillon, because it knows Sleep Powder. And we do know Thunder Wave. I could bring Electrike. Electrike with Fire Fang probably does pretty good into some of these things. Yeah. Does okay against Ninjask, that's not great. Alright, let's bring Vivillon for the Sleep Powders in the forest, since we have mainly grass types in there and they can't really do much to Vivillon. So depending on trainer locations, we'll either get our encounter first or trainer first. Okay. Forgot to look at berries. Let's see. I don't have to worry about Ariados poisoning quillfish because it can't be poisoned. Nothing there. I mean, the cricketune knows bug bite, so it could eat my berry, but I'm not overly worried about that. Especially if it's just, I could just give it an orange berry. Yeah, I think we're okay. Just orange berry everybody here. Yeah, I'm doing the Star Wars naming, so that's just the first thing I thought of when I saw it. I was like, that's a probe droid. Because they're scary when you see them. They just kind of float around, and then they explode when things go wrong. Which is everything Quillfish does. Alright, so... Alright, looks like we can do our encounter first. So we'll swap over to Vivillon in the first spot. How are we looking on Pokeballs? I think I have like 20 or so. 17. Yeah, that should be plenty. Let's see what we get. Oh, I have my repel on. Let me turn that off. So why is nothing happening? There it is, repellent. I don't know if that's a trainer over there or not. I really don't. Oh wait, I can't sleep powder grass type. Why didn't anybody tell me? Alright, what does this thing know in terms of moves? Cardamine at level 14 should know Leaf Tornado, Bite, Razor Leaf, and Bind. Guess we'll train in Kiss. Don't KO it. That would be super awesome. Okay. I could hit it again, but I'm scared to hit it again. I was hoping to land the Shroomish, but I mean, this is the most common Pokemon in here, so. Okay. Cardivine. At least we got a grass type replacement for our Gossifleur that went down. Oops, I forgot to nickname it. Now that literally looks like a probe droid. It's got the tentacles look like the mechanical arms that hang down from it when it floats. That's funny. Alright, so let me look at this trainer sheet. There's only 2 trainers in here, 2 bug catchers. So that leads me to believe that this guy over here is not a not a trainer. He's just a dude. Oh. You'll teach me Bug Bite? Hey, that's pretty good. If I remember correctly from my document, there's the Poison Barb. Let me mark that off, pick that up. there's also... I need cut to get up there. Pretty sure there's an item right here. Nope, I lied. Alright, so this is our first bug catcher. Alright, so we'll swap over to here, and here we go. This thing can really do, like, no damage to us. We just waterfall. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a flinch and we won't take any damage on our Eidos. No flinch. Don't crit. Nice. That's fine. Shadow Sneak's fine. Chest comes out, so this is probably a dual wing beat, but I mean, we don't get KO'd from a dual wing beat. Even on a double crit dual wing beat, we don't go down. I should have done revenge, that'd be funny. Yeah, we just hit it with anything. We gotta swap for Krigatum, but we should be... used its white herb. That's funny. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that if the game sees a KO with Fell Stinger, it'll always go for it. Fell Stinger does a max of 10 damage. It actually doesn't see Fell Stinger. Wow. So it'll go for... This is Aerial Ace on this particular move. But regardless, we're going to swap into Token of Honor. Iron Barbs, we fake out. Wants to Rock Smash. Rock Smash always lowers defense in this game, but since we have Shield Dust with our Vivillon, our defense never drops from that. And we outspeed and KO with Air Cutter. Easy. I'm gonna go back and heal. Alright, and then our other trainer in the woods here is... starts with Larvesta. Okay. Bugmaniac James. Let's go look at our little calc here. Alright. Larvesta. Skitter Smack, Flame Charge, Will-O-Wisp. Boost. I like Larvesta. So, if we lead with like Seadra, it'll Skitter Smack. Skitter Smack lowers our special attack, but if we do a minimum of 70 And then 43%, we always 2-hit KO, even if it does skitter snag. So I think that's one option. And it'll never roost. It might flame charge. Let's see, if it gets +1 speed, is it faster than us? It is. So what about... Inferno doesn't necessarily work. Luminion doesn't necessarily work either. I just don't want to take a flame charge with Vivillon, so that doesn't work. Could do Pidgeotto with Air Slash. What if we give it our Silk Scarf? How much does Secret Power do with Silk Scarf? Not as much as I thought. Not much of a boost as I thought. Okay. Lopunny wouldn't be bad, but we don't 2-hit KO it, even if it does Flame Charge, so that's a little disincentivizing me from picking that. Okay. What about... Monferno doesn't... Well, I guess Monferno could work. Monferno doesn't really take any damage. It's Flame Bot... Oh, it's Eviolite. That's why it's not taking a whole lot of damage. Don't want Electrike. Bounce Ponyta could work. Tortuga Rock Slide is always a one-hit. That's probably the way to go right there. Or we outspeed on turn 1, do a Razor Shell. That's even better. So we'll start with this. What does that bring in? Let's see, it's got Vibrava. It's got Shedinja. And it's got Rabombi. So it's definitely going to go Rabombi because Magical Leaf does most damage. So we'll go to Rabombi. Which means I have to switch to... Yeah, Vivillon could work. Something that resists Fairy Fire? Yeah, we can go to Ponyta. Yeah, Ponyta's actually pretty good here. So then we'll go to Ponyta for the KO there. Especially entering on the Magical Leaf. And then who's it go to then? It'll probably go here to Vibrava for a Stomping Tantrum. So then we go into Vivillon. Because it can't hit us with Stomping Tantrum. We just Draining Kiss 2 times for the KO there. And then that brings in Shedinja on the back end, who we just Air Cutter, because Air Cutter is super effective. Yep. Do we need to worry about any sort of statuses? Larvesta, Will-O-Wisp, but we're going to one-shot it. Rabombi, nope. Vibrava, no. And definitely no here. It'll get off one attack on Vivillon. Probably a Shadow Sneak, but that's fine. Yeah, so we are good for the next trainer. Oran berries and all. Let me swap back to full screen. There's our other guy. Okay. We got Dreadnought first, right? Yes, we do. Okay. So we Razor Shell. Ah, burned us. That's okay. He did his job. Let's bring out Rabambi. Yeah. Swap into Ponyta on the Magical Leaf. Fine. This is a roll to KO. It's a pretty high chance. 80-something%. Okay, we got it. This should bring in Vibrava. It's a Stomping Tantrum. And we're going to go Vivillon. So we're just going to double Draining Kiss. Might Bug Bite to steal our berry, but yeah, that was the more likely move, Breaking Swipe. So we'll just heal that off here. Which leaves Shedinja. And we are Cutter. Nice. Alright, so that gets us out of the forest. Probably shouldn't leave until I prepare for the next trainer. How many do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 trainers before we get to the city. And I believe we can grab an item on this route as well. It might be a rare candy. Unclear. So, alright, let's just go prep for him. Who does he start with? He's got Furfuro and Mighty Anna. I gotta heal off that burn anyway, so this is fine. Swap over here. Alright, I wonder if Monferno can deal with Furfuro. Sort of. What about Lopunny? No, not yet, because we don't have the wide lens. I don't trust Jump Kick. Plus, I don't want to take 50% crash damage. Headbutt, Covet, and Rock Smash. So we could use like Dreadnought or Tortuga here. Dreadnought seems to be doing slightly more damage. Oh, it's because it's fur coat, so it takes less from physical, right? That's what that does? Fur coat, oh, it's just straight up double defense. Yeah, so it definitely takes less. So we want to hit it with special attacks. We only really have Vacuum Wave, but we don't really want to use you here. It also has leftovers. Now this thing's going to be a menace. Or maybe not a menace, but at least difficult to deal with. We'll go with that. We could lead Quillfish, get the Intimidate down, so it'll do less damage. And then switch into Dreadnought. Because we have Shell Armor and can't be crit, so it could stack up a Rock Smash or two and we could just kind of ignore it. And we could always finish off with Krogunk as well with a Vacuum Wave. But yeah, let's bring those guys. Whoops. Quillfish, Dreadnought. And we'll grab Krogunk as well. And then let's go with the assumption that Dreadnought ends up KOing. Well, I guess it'll crunch. If it's Krogunk, it'll Ice Fang. So yeah, I think we just go Monferno if it comes in on an Ice Fang. Because, yeah, 2-hit low sweep Mach Punch is bye-bye. If we come in on a crunch, probably don't want to switch into Monferno, so we'll do Vivillon? No. Also knows Intimidate. Who do we want to switch in on a crunch? Nobody. Yeah, Monferno seems like our best bet, so it seems like just Monferno. We'll bring Toga tomorrow in case we have to, and we'll bring we got Vivillon with Draining Kiss, which could do well against Dark types as well. Yeah, I think that's a good group there. We don't have to worry about... I mean, the only thing where this goes wrong is if we get an Ice Fang freeze. If that happens, I should probably bring... Oh no, we have the tools to deal with it. If Monferno, we can just thaw. De-thaw. We could just thaw with Flame Wheel. That's no problem there. And I think we had somebody use an Oranberry, so we gotta refresh that real quick. There we go. Is that Faint? It looked like a Dark type TM. Is that Faint? Feint attack, yeah. Nice. 50 cherry berries, sure. I'll take those. 88 orange berries, absolutely we'll take those. A revive? What? We can't use that. Or can we? No, we can't use that. Sure, tell me about berries. Even though I already know about berries, just in case you give me something. Nope, you don't give me anything. Okay, no items. I don't know where any of like the hidden items, item locations are in this, so. Okay, so here's our guy. Alright, we got Quillfish leading against Furfrou. Wait a minute. It knows I know revenge. Just don't flinch. Nice. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. How could I forget about that? I forgot to switch that bull's great. It's okay. So this thing wants to crunch. Bunch crunch. Does it not want to crunch against anybody? Let's do this. We can get some fake out chip. Oh, we got the poison touch proc too. We're insane. Once the ice fangs, we'll slide in here with Inferno. And then we should take out with a low sweep. Yes, indeed. Alright, who's next? We got a fisherman with Quillfish, Cedra, and Celio. I might need my new grass type. Might. What's Carnivine look like stat-wise in this game? It's not great. 100 attack, 90 special attack, 74 HP, 72 defense and special D, 46 speed. So it's slow. What's your ability? Levitate? I mean, you're not weak to ground types anyway. I mean, you're strong against ground, but the immunity for a free switch against ground is kind of nice. I wonder what its IVs are. Let's see. Oh wait, I recently found out there's a way to see it in-game. If I hit like L. There it is, R. Okay. So it's got speed down nature. You know, not like we needed any speed. It's okay. Plus special defense though, it's good. And then, yeah, decent all around. Pretty good IVs. Not bad, not bad. Okay, maybe we'll just sit there and tank for us. Who knows? Sweet scent. I don't want to learn sweet scent. Acid spray. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe over bind? I don't ever really see myself using bind. Sharply reducing special defense? Yeah. Okay, so Carnivine is pretty good, I guess. Thanks, Carnivine. Throw him in here. There he is. Put him in the calculator. Look at him in all his glory with levitate. He's one of those Pokemon that's, since it doesn't evolve, it's probably really good early and then falls off like mid to late game, if I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, it's got a pretty high attack and special attack. So he seems decent for now. Alright. Okay. Quillfish with Dive, Venoshock, Protect, and Toxic. So it probably just wants to poison us and Protect and Venoshock, and then Dive and Toxic, and then Stall is what I see with this moveset. So we definitely want a poison type of our own. Do we just throw our own Quillfish against this thing? Yes. I mean, we're slower, so it probably just dives, but that's fine, because we can revenge, I guess? No. I have no idea. Carnivine's actually not that bad into it. A couple of leaf tornadoes. Electric type, what if we use Togedemaru? It only knows Nuzzle. I didn't teach it anything better than that. We could try to Shockwave in case it does Toxic in the first round, because it doesn't see a KO with Dive, right? It doesn't quite get us there, but if we Shockwave, well, we can Quick Attack Yeah, probably quick attack, get some chip damage. I don't know. That doesn't necessarily work, 'cause, yeah, I was thinking we'd go first, but we don't. We're just like slightly slower than it. So maybe Togedemaru. Fake out, maybe? Good air cutter. Yeah, we just don't outspeed it with anything. Okay, so if we don't outspeed it, then we gotta be a little creative against it. So, yeah, it's definitely Togedemaru fake out into if it dives. Who takes the least amount of damage from dive? Probably like Carnivine, right? Yeah, honestly. Just fake out, do 16%. Does anybody do like 80-some%? No. Yeah, so Togedemaru. Yeah, maybe into Quillfish to take the dive, give it an Intimidate as well. And then we can... Yeah, let's try something like that. Togedemaru into Quillfish. It'll probably dive with the Quillfish. So we can go into like Luminion, I guess. Something faster. Something faster. It's -1. Yeah. So we could Dizzy Punch. Because that's faster. Is it the only thing I have that's like decently fast right now? Faster than 53? Oh, Vivillon's faster. Vivillon takes a little too much damage for my liking. So Togedemaru's at 52, which is one off. Dang. Alright, so we'll go to Lopunny and Dizzy Punch. We'll have a Pecha Berry on Lopunny because it should see Toxic is probably its best move. So we'll give that to Lopunny, Pecha Berry. And then, let's see. If Lopunny's in, who comes in? Seadra. Probably Seadra for Brine. So Seadra's gonna see Brine as its best move. Yeah, we should go into Luminion there. At least to pivot. Probably take it out with Luminion too, looking at the damage. I'm really regretting not learning Aqua Ring with Luminion. That would have been another good stall Pokemon that I just don't have access to right now. Okay, so Luminion 1v1 Seadra. And then Celio. We could use... It knows Hail. Let's bring Monferno just in case. Carnivine. Carnivine's pretty good. Aurora Beam's a little scary, especially. Yeah. Let's see. Togedemaru's a good pivot to have there. And then... So we can probably bring one more Pokemon here. Our Carnivine is 1 speed slower than Celio. Why? Why can't you just be a little bit faster? Yeah. This should work. And we only need the Pecha Berry against Quillfish with Toxic, because Brine Headbutt, Aurora Beam, Focus Energy. Yeah. That should just about do it. We'll Oran Berry everybody else. You've got one, you got one. Here you go. And here you go. I think my goal for tonight is to get to the town, collect some items, get some encounters, and then do the gym on the next stream. Okay, here is our guy with his Quillfish lead against our Togedemaru. For some reason I don't have Togedemaru or Quillfish with Pecha Berries because they can't be poisoned. It was probably pretty obvious, but I felt like stating it just in case. So we're a little bit slower. This thing wants to dive, so we're just gonna fake out. Black Sludge. So this fake out's kind of worthless. So there's that -1. So, since it's going to go before us, I'm just going to click Revenge. I think this thing just clicks Venoshock here. I kind of want it to dive again, though. Oh, well. Protect. Yeah, it wants to heal itself. That's fine. So if I had to guess, it's probably going to use Protect again on this next turn, right? Get a little more healing, so this is my opportunity to switch into Lopunny here. I'll use Venoshock again. Was not expecting that. That's okay though. So my thought was this thing's going to use Toxic, right? So it's Dizzy Punch. Heal that with the Pecha Berry. Hopefully we high roll this. Ooh, we're short. But maybe it'll hit itself. I really don't want to take any damage here, so I'll swap back in to this. Oh, it hurt itself. That's funny. I don't think I've seen a Pokemon faint while in its invulnerable turn in a little while. So this is always brine, even though it's not going to do double damage. Because, oh no, it's not always brine. Hang on, I'm looking at the wrong Pokemon on my squad. Will Fish. Oh yeah, it's still always brine. So this is a good opportunity to choose revenge. Oh, focus energy. Someone didn't think about that. That's me. I'm the someone. Just gonna click revenge again. We're still not under half HP. So we are good. Did crit though. Do I risk it? Do I risk another revenge? Crit Aurora Beam. That's its best damaging move on me right now. Aurora Beam, Whirlpool, Protect Tail. Crit. Oh, if it uses Whirlpool, I'm stuck though. This is a bad idea to stay in. This is a bad idea to risk the revenge. Even at 120 power, I don't. It's a low chance to KO. All right. I thought maybe. All right. I don't want it to Whirlpool. Let me just do. It's the Mini-Hot, right? Or is it electric? No, it's the Mini-Hot. Honestly, I don't know. I'm faster than this thing, Quillfish, right? So I could revenge. I probably shouldn't though. I don't want to risk anything. Double protect. Man. To be expected. Probably set up hail too. Bounce is actually our better move in terms of damage. Once this Whirlpool ends, I gotta swap out. -1. Now we're better off just using Air Cutter. it's gonna heal because of its ice body ability. Freed from Whirlpool. Alright, we're peacing out. Probably Aurora Beams. It might Whirlpool, but we survive everything with this guy here. That's fine. Take some chip damage. But our Mach Punch will always take it out. There we go. I don't think that crit mattered. In fact, it definitely didn't matter. Okay. So apparently, the next battle is what would be the first double battle. But me being inexperienced in the way of Brawly's Gym has already done a double battle. I did. So this is actually our second double battle. I think that double battle I ran into in the Brawly's Gym was probably more stressful than actually fighting Brawly himself. Alright, to the calc. Let's see. It's Dedenne, Clefairy, Abra, and Togedemaru. Alright, Dedenne. So Dedenne and Clefairy are the leads. Clefairy has Friend Guard, so these guys will take less damage than the calculator shows. It goes Helping Hand, Follow Me, that's it. Dazzling Gleam and Electro Web from Dedenne, so I should probably focus Dedenne down. Tortuga's not bad. No, Electro Web's terrible. We don't want Tortuga. Lopunny's not bad. We wanted to land on Dazzling Gleam instead of Electro Web. I don't want to be slowed down. Dizzy Punch to confuse makes a lot of sense right now. Togedemaru can bait a lot of stuff as well. Togedemaru can actually fake out as well, so that's actually really good. So I think it's Togedemaru and Lopunny leads, unless there's somebody else that does more damage. Carnivine. After Dedenne goes down, they probably bring in their own Togedemaru. I don't really have an answer for it. Well, I guess I do. I could use Monferno. High chance to one-hit KO. Ponyta definitely one-hit KOs. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't because of the Friend Guard. Alright, so the lead is going to be Togedemaru, Lopunny. We're going to bring Monferno for Togedemaru. And for Abra, who knows Psybeam and Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, Monferno should take it out one shot with Flame Wheel. Yeah, but in case I don't with that Friend Guard, I don't want that to hurt. So it's Carnivine. Carnivine seems like a good counter to the Abra. So we'll do that. And we'll bring our Fake Out users, so we'll bring this, and Intimidate's not gonna matter, because they're all special hitters. With the exception of Togedemaru, but I'm not overly worried about that. So, let's see. We could just gang up on Clefairy, it doesn't know any damaging moves. So the only thing I'm worried about really is this Dedenne, so maybe another Dedenne counter. I could switch in on a Dazzling Gleam with somebody. Take it out. It's got a 56 speed, so it's gonna be faster. Yeah, I don't see anything that's like standing out to me. Vivillon could bait something with a Protect. Don't really want to bait Electro Webs though, because my speed's already not as good. Quillfish could come in on a Dazzling Gleam and bait an Electro Web if needed. I don't really want that to happen though. Really the only thing I have that outspeeds it is my Lopunny. And I don't really have speed control. I didn't learn Rock Tomb by accident. That would have been useful. I think we'll be fine. It's just a matter of finding the last puzzle piece that fits here. Ponyta does well into Dedenne, so Ponyta is our last puzzle piece if we need to switch in. Okay, do we have any status stuff we gotta worry about? No, 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 and no. Maybe a paralysis from Togedemaru, but Togedemaru should go down pretty quickly, so we're just gonna Oranberry up. Thank you, Han Harley. Or Barley, that's a V, not an H. I can read. Thanks. Yeah, we're getting ready to enter Rustboro here shortly. I got a couple trainers left before I can get in. So let me actually swap back to full screen. Yeah, that's what it seemed like from both the videos that I watched and the docs make it seem pretty quick, so that's nice. So this is our squad for this double battle coming up here. So my goal is to to just leave the Clefairy alone because it doesn't know any damaging moves. If it follow me's, so be it. But on this first turn, we're going to use Fake Out on it to flinch it so we can get some free damage with Dizzy Punch. It used Helping Hand. Oh well. I should have faked out Togedemaru. Dedenne. Dang. I was hoping to avoid the Electro Web. I didn't even get the confusion either. Oh well. So I think at this point we Eerie Impulse and Dizzy Punch. And if it follows me, it follows me. Yeah, this makes the most sense. I'm just gonna keep clicking it, because it doesn't really... The Dedenne doesn't really threaten us with anything other than speed-lowering stuff, which isn't great, but still. It looks like the Clefairy's gonna force us to take it out first. Now we gotta steer a little bit, because I didn't think that it would just always click follow me, but I still think we should be fine. So Abra just knows Psybeam and Dazzling Gleam, which doesn't really do much to Togedemaru. It does a little bit to Lopunny, but I think I really want to get rid of this Togedemaru. We can't outspeed at this point, so I think we just Metal Claw and Dizzy Punch. Maybe even Quick Attack. Let me see. I think I might just actually Quick Attack the Abra. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's do... Can't Fake Out, so let's just... Yeah, Metal Claw, Quick Attack. Yeah. I might have risked my Lopunny there, because it probably Psybeams Lopunny, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we're actually okay even if it crit. That didn't really do a whole lot of damage. And there Togedemaru does no Helping Hand. It knows Fake Out, which it'll probably go for first, right? Because unless it sees a KO on Lopunny, which it might. So I definitely want to Metal Claw here. I only have 21 HP. Yeah, I definitely could see a KO into this slot. So, and I'm much slower right now because of all the speed drops. So it probably goes for Iron Head or Zing Zap. I don't know who I want to bring into this. No, not you. Definitely not you. Carnivine seems like the best answer. Yeah. I'll give that a shot here in a sec. Because I might have messed with my buttons a little bit. Let's see. I did KO at +1 attack. Nice. No, I think I messed with my button. There it goes. Hit start. Yeah, that's much better than seeing the bars. At least in double battles. Yeah. I like that. Thank you. I don't think it sees a KO on anything here, right? There's no way. No. So, it's not going to fake out because it's past the first turn. Safe to bring in a guy here, and wait, we have +1 attack. Yeah, but we're still not doing a whole lot of damage. So yeah, I'm gonna swap out here and leave tornado. And then we should just take this thing out with a flame wheel. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. So yeah, it just leaves us one more trainer, right? Yeah, just one more trainer before the city. So it's Lass Haley. She has the mini. Pull that up on the calc here. Lass Haley, the mini. I'll go back and heal. What's my experience with hardcore ROM hacks? Well, I've done Emerald Kaizo, not completed. I've started. I'm on like my 10th attempt, and I stopped right at Watson, so I can start this. So this is it. That's it. Attempt 1 on this, and a little bit of Emerald Kaizo. Up. Other than like just watching content and videos, that's it. That's my own personal experience with difficult ROM hacks. Electric, why does your defense suck so bad? Could evolve you before the gym, but I don't think that would really help at all. So I think the play here, based on what I have, is just Quillfish Revenge. Yeah, I mean, I've done hardcore Nuzlocks, like, off-stream on, like, the base games, like Fire Red, Brilliant Diamond. I did one of Scarlet Violet. I started one, or no, I did one of Sword and Shield, started one of Scarlet Violet, didn't finish it, just because I wanted to do more challenging things. and that just led me to watching Pokemon Challenges videos on Emerald Kaizo and this, and I thought, you know, Emerald Kaizo would be a good introduction to difficult ROM hacks. And then my fiance and I watched his video on his Run&BUN victory, and we both kind of agreed, like, hey, you can do this, you can get on that list, and she's like, she challenged me to be like one of the first 100, so, you know, I feel like I can do it, but we're just gonna have to see if I get up there. Alright, so I think, yeah, it's cool. I think the best bet is probably Quillfish Counter, or Revenge, here. I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Because if I pump Revenge up to 120 for going second, I should 2-hit KO it. Should. If not, I can always swap into, say, like, Togedemaru on the Air Slash to fake out KO it or something like that. So let's put that in. Let's see, let's say I take this thing out with Quillfish. Probably Numel with Earth Power comes in. Yeah, most definitely Numel with Earth Power comes in. What if I take it out with Togedemaru? Probably the same thing. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be Numel Earth Power. I don't know if I can really take that with my flyers. Yeah, everything that kind of Pidgeotto doesn't really do well into Numel. Vivillon doesn't do great into Numel. Carnivine doesn't do great into Numel. So I probably just need to pivot, right? So it's gonna be like Vivillon would bait Ancient Power. Pidgeotto would be one of the other. Numel, or Carnivine would be Lava Plume. Yeah, Lumineon can. Can't do a little one hit in return though. A little light. My Lumineon's IVs aren't that great. Well, it does have a decent special attack, but my Cedric, Cedric doesn't do well with the Earth Power. It is faster though. And it's only one roll that doesn't KO. It does have Flame Charge. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about I forgot that it wants to get its speed up. So if I, yeah, it definitely sees the kill with Earth Power. Maybe I go into... no, because Carnivine's even faster. I could paralyze Carnivine. So it would be slower and not go for Flame Charge. It would go for highest damage Lava Plume. So I could do that. If it goes for Lava Plume... If it goes for Lava Plume, I can safe switch into Lumineon and Water Pulse. Because even after one Flame Charge against Lumineon, I'm still faster, so maybe that's the play. So swap into... I'd have to pre-damage it and paralyze it. I mean, I can do it. Oh, that's right. It would be a +2 because it's simple. Thank you. Yeah, it would be just a little bit slower. Lava Plume, Flame Charge, Earth Power I'd all be taking. Max damage, 12, 19, 28, so is that 40? Yeah, 47. What if they all crit? 18 and 11 is 29, 71. Literally right on the nose, so it would need to be 3 max roll crits. I have a feeling that it's not gonna 3 max roll crits. I mean, I say that, but you know, it'll probably happen. So if I switch into a pre-damaged Carnivine, it should... Well, I don't even need to pre-damage it, I don't think. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I want it to see 66. Oh no, it's not critting. Yeah, it'll have to be more than that. It'll be 44. So pre-damage it to 44. Should always Lava Plume against Carnivine. Yeah. So I want Carnivine. Swap into Carnivine, swap into Luminion. Yeah, that'll do it. And then with Luminion out there, it's probably random between these two, right? So most likely... You get out of here. You get out of here for now. Because I have Quillfish taking Luminion 1v1. Yeah, worst comes to worst, I need Toba tomorrow. These two... Gloom... Vivillon's not bad. Monferno could do it. Well, if I have... Yeah, if I have Luminion in... I mean, I'm faster than both. So I don't think... I mean, fast kill over slow kill is not a thing. Because I'm faster than both. So it should be, what, Gloom then? Yeah. Because then it's order. So it should be Gloom. I think it's random between Sludge and Magical Leaf. Sludge will be 16, more than likely Magical Leaf, but it could be Sludge. So, that doesn't work. We could just bring in Ponyta with a Chesto, because I'd be more worried about Sleep Powder going off than Sludge. Yeah. And then first Arabia. Yeah, be Tortuga, first Arabia. Yeah, this looks right. Whoops. Okay, so I want just orange here. Orange against that. I'm not worried about burn, not that I could do anything about it. And then Chesto, and then, yeah, orange. So really I just want Ponyta with a Chesto. Yeah, this should work. Oops. I do need to pre-damage Carnivine, thank you. Pre-damage and paralyze. That was so dumb. That doesn't matter. I didn't do my thing yet. So I needed to be, what was my number? 44, I think it was? Yeah, 44. Nope. Nope. Wrong button. Apply status. Poison. Carnivine. So I need to do 32 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. One, two. Paralysis. Can she overwrite? I don't know. She can overwrite. Perfect. Just want to double check my berries. Everybody should have Orin, except for the Chesto on Ponyta. Okay. Here we go. Alright, Intimidate really doesn't do anything for me, but we're just clicking Revenge here. Oh no, not the flinch. Well, that's annoying. I am down to 1 roll of crit. This might change. This might change things. I know, we kind of planned for this. Kinda. Sorta. The problem is that it can also see a damage or a KO with Lava Plume now. Like both Earth Power and Lava Plume KO. And Carnivine's in KO range with Lava Plume. So... what to do, what to do. I should be able to just go right into it. Because even if I have Lumini on... the Lava Plume is what I wanted to switch it into anyway. But even if it goes Earth Power, it should be fine, because it's going to want a Flame Charge on the second turn. Yeah. It should be fine. Yeah, because crit Earth Power max, oh god, it's 42. The max roll crit gets me, but hey. That's fine. Now we're back on schedule. So far so good. Flame Wheel. This is always a 2-hit. Yep. It's all going to plan. Ish. Plan-ish. And this is always Tortuga. rock slide is a one hit. Sweet. And we're into Rustboro. I don't need to clear any status. Yep, we're good. Grab some berries. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Grab some leppas. 77. Heck yeah. There's still grass on the outside. Yeah. Alright, I know there's some items I can pick up here. My plan was to pick up some items. Oh, great balls. Let's just do 20 for now. Pick up some items, get some encounters, and then probably call it a night. And then do the gym next stream. Alright, so I know... Take a cut. Moonstone. That's the one item I had listed here. Go to the school. This is the school, right? Yep. For the wide lens, I don't know which person it is who gives you the wide lens. Is it the main guy? Yep, it is. Okay. Sweet. That's nice, because now I feel more confident in the jump kick that I taught Baneri. I think that's... yeah, that's it for the items here that are available right now. Okay. Let me look at encounters and see what we can get. So I think the standard play, from what I remember, is to not catch a grass Pokemon here, because you do the fossil revive here later. That's my understanding of it, so I'm gonna do that. Cut works right away, even though I don't have the badge. Oh, look at that. It does. Alright. I can go in the forest and grab a couple of items here. Miracle Seed. And then there's... I scratched off the wrong line. There's the TM that I want to grab. Magical Leaf. Yeah, that's it. I might as well grab that item while I'm here. Silver. We take that. Wrong way. So that should be everything, item-wise, until I make my way over to the tunnel. Alright, so, yeah, we won't do the encounter here. 115. There's 116 up here. Or that's 115. I don't think there's any trainers on 115. At least not on this side. Yeah, it's all 116. So we could fish. Fishing nets is what? Wait. Fishing nets us. Clam pearl, crabby, corpus shelter, launcher, remoraid, basculin. Or I could delay. Delay until level 90. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm just checking. This isn't a roamer route. No, it's not. So I'll have to, that's way later. So yeah, I'm just gonna fish here. I should probably go grab my Thunder Wave and Sleep Powder people. Force a habit. What would be the get? Clauncher's pretty good. If Clam Pearl has shell armor, just like it does in Emerald Kaizo, that would be good. Basculin wouldn't be bad if it evolves. Yeah. Grab these guys. Probably put them down and yeah, that should work. Corpus, yeah, Corpus has, does Corpus have shell armor in this as well? So I'll take anything. Hypercutter or, I guess I would prefer shell armor over Hypercutter. Assuming I get it. Let's see. Well, let's see what fate has in store for us here. I mean, I like Krabby. It's another potential shell armor. Jet Lear Vice Grip. Yeah, and it does sheer force or shell armor. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take either. Yeah, I figured. So throw some regular Pokeballs, hopefully you catch it. Nice. Okay. I'll take Krabby. I forgot to give a nickname to Carnivine. Dang. Star Wars crustacean crabby. I have to think about this one. Yeah, I need to. I know that I can do that. Yeah, I might have to come back to this when my brain's fresh. Okay. That's a good one. That guy, I don't know what that thing's called though. The thing from Clone Wars, the movie. The monster with all the like pincers that it walks on. It has like 6 or 7, or like 6 of them. Look it up. Apparently it's called Ackley. A. C. Count. A. A. Y. Alright, I did not know that's what it was called. But now I do. Maybe it's good. Shell armor. Maybe. We like shell armor. I would prefer not quiet, but you know. 26 attack, 27 speed, negative speed nature. It's not bad. We'll work with it. Welcome to the squad. Mud shot. You really want me? It really wants me to make use of that like awesome special attack that it'll never use. I guess for Lear for right now. I guess. Definitely want to learn Aerial Ace. Probably over Vice Grip. Yeah, just straight over Vice Grip. What level does this thing evolve? 26, so we're just short of it. It also learns Protect, just like his crustacean cousin. It does learn Protect, albeit at level 27 for Krabby, 28 for Kingler. So, I mean, we're still liking this guy. We definitely want Brick Break. Probably just over Mud Shot, right? Yeah, because this thing, I mean, 105 base attack, 25 special attack. I mean, yeah, this thing's just gonna... Yeah, I only kept it just because it's a water move, but I'll probably be getting rid of it here. After this gym. Yeah, I'll just teach Protect over it. It learns Protect at 20, 27, I guess 28 when it evolves. So yeah, it'll be getting replaced, just not right now. We'll keep it for now. Still think it's pretty solid though. Wish the defenses were a little higher, but you know, can't have everything. All right, I could go over to Route 116, or yeah, whoops, 116 and grab a Grab a Pokemon there. Are there trainers before the grass? Did they move them? That guy's a trainer. Okay, so I could get a grass encounter here. So Makuhita, Tyro, Munna, Hatena, Zigzagoon, Yanma, or Nidoran. Well, there's no fish, there's no point in delaying, so yeah, we're just gonna grab whatever we get. Yeah, this should be fine for catching. Let me just give Krabby a berry real quick. Yeah, I definitely need one. I lost my Stuffle in the fight with Brawly. Probably pretty badly, but it happened. Where's my... there it is. Alright. Instead, we get Hatena. Okay. I mean, we take it, right? Is this a 5% encounter? Yep. It is indeed a 5% encounter. So, because of when it evolves, it gets like real tall and thin. I'm gonna name this from the Star Wars universe Visage, or Ventress rather. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what abilities this thing has. I can't say I ever used it when I was doing VGC or anything. Oh, that's synchronized? I mean, that's pretty good. Especially if we land a good, if we land a good nature. Really, we're just looking for neutral. Alright? Something neutral. Don't get greedy. You know, just be quirky. Quirky's all we want. Moment of truth. Dasa. Hey, that's neutral. Hey! Whoa! We take that. You expect these kind of IVs, though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I mean, it's not a very... It fully evolves. It's got good defensive bulk. 95D, 103 special D, the 136 special attack. So it's not like it doesn't have uses. The low HP is kind of bad. Let's see. What will it learn? Life Dew. Why is it sad when it learns Psychic? I'm curious. I see. Yeah, I mean, to me, this looks like doubles. I mean, those Life Dew, we can get Heal Pulse, Healing Wish, if I really need to, like, do something crazy. Future Sight could be helpful. Yeah, this is doubles written all over it to me. So this, yeah, I don't have any big expectations from it, but it's definitely going to be in consideration for doubles. With its bulk. Yeah, I think doubles good. It could be nice in doubles. Might as well level it up. Sure. I mean, was it no now? Could you play nice? I mean, it is a fairy type too, which is kind of nice. When it fully evolves. It's not a fairy type now though, so disarming voice kind of like is meh. Yeah. Well, it's 38. But you want to, I see, you want to delay it for 45 so it can get psychic early. I see what you mean now. Yeah, otherwise you're not getting psychic till 62. Yeah, that's definitely one you want to delay. Okay. I get it. Yeah, even evolving it to Hatchram, you don't get psychic till 61. Whew. That's 16 levels. It doesn't learn anything later that it doesn't already know, so like it doesn't have any changing movesets. I'm just gonna get rid of disarming boys because it's not super great right now. I'll keep aromatherapy. It might have a niche use somewhere. Psybeam, that just goes right over confusion. Oh, you know what? This is the perfect candidate to give a Everstone. So I don't have to keep worrying about this. I did grab it, right? Held items, here we go. There it is. And there's Psyshock. Yeah, that is pretty good. 80 doing physical damage. I think I'm gonna ditch play nice here. Just leave it like this for now. Okay, and that'll be it for Hatchram, or Hatena. I make it to Rust Turf Tunnel, get a tunnel encounter, Teddy Ursa, Trapinch, my guy Trapinch, Swinub, Sandile, Rockruff. I know Sandile's good. It's always good to have a dark type, and Crocodile is nice. Roggenrola, Geodude, Alolan Geodude. Yeah, if I could get to the tunnel, how many trainers for the tunnel? 6? 1. No, that's Route 104. Route 116. 1, 2. Yeah, it's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trainers? That's a lot. And they're all pretty close to my level cap right now. The reward is an encounter and what? A rare candy? Is that what I'm reading? Is that correct? Let me see. Item locations, rare candy. Yeah, rare candies behind Rich Boy Dawson. But apparently you have to do back-to-backs in order to get it. Right? Is that the mini gauntlet you're talking about? The for the rare candy? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me to just delay it then. The reward doesn't seem to be worth the risk at this point. I mean, at best, we'll be a Trapinch, Gligar. I mean, Sandile is probably the best prize, right? Going into a rock gym with the ground, and then the dark evolution for the Lunatone and Soul Rock, right? So I mean that's kind of the prize, but it's only a 10% encounter, so it doesn't seem worth it. I mean, especially when the most commons are Teddy Ursa and Trapinch. Trapinch doesn't really get good until obviously it evolves, but yeah. So I think that makes the most sense to delay it and then just do the gym now. We got 1, 2, just 3 trainers. What time is it? 11:30. I should probably call it here, because I do have work in the morning. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it here, and pick up next time, and just do the gym. We'll do all 3 trainers in the gym next time. I'll have to figure out a way to get through Roxanne with her Zygarde. Fun. Her Zygarde, her weakness policy, Lunatone, Focus Sash, B Sharp. Yeah, good times. Alright, well, on that note, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm hopeful that I can get through it pretty easily. But have a wonderful evening. I'll probably be back. I might one of the 2 days, tomorrow or Saturday. I'm gonna be streaming Sunday with my brother. We're doing a Soul Link on Crystal, just regular Crystal. So we'll be doing that on Sunday, but I'll probably stream more RUN&BUN tomorrow or Saturday. So have a great night. I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Peace.